What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the video. This is going to be a short one, and we're just going to be doing a recap over my previous video where I outlined the top 3 altcoins to get involved in December. And as I outlined in that technical analysis video, there were 3 key coins to look out for December, and that was XRP, XLM, and ZRX. Now, 2 of those coins have met that accumulation zone, which I've outlined, and they've now moved off, and we are running a pretty good percentage gain, upwards of 15 to 20%, and we are still waiting for ZRX to kind of accumulate a little bit more. So there is still hope for that coin to materialize, as XRP and XLM have kind of left the boat, but it doesn't mean that we can't have those pullbacks and get in on those dips as well. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to subscribe as well, that helps the channel out, makes me want to do more videos too. And if you have any questions at all, leave a comment below or shoot me an email and I'll get back to you. Alright, so let's get right into it, and we're going to start off with XRP. And that was the biggest mover in the last 24 hours, where we've now seen a 25% gain since yesterday's lows of 45 cents. So if we look back at my video I did 2 weeks ago, I outlined that we are looking for price to come back down to this accumulation zone, which we outlined as 45 cents, before we then look to reinvest. And in simple terms, that's buying the dip, but knowing where the dip actually is and when to get involved. Now, as always, we want to start off with the basic fundamentals of investing and trading, which is buying low and selling high. So it's all about being able to identify in the current market structure where is high and where is low. So if we start off here, we had the highs of 82 cents on the 24th of November. So that's the high. We then came down to these lows, which was 45 cents, and then we moved off those lows and made a new lower high at 68 cents. So by just establishing those 3 points, we can see the high is 82 cents, the low is 45 cents, and about the middle range is 69 to 70 cents. So if we apply that same philosophy to the market, we want to buy low and sell high. AKA, we want to be selling at 82 cents and buying at 45 cents. So that's how we knew that the accumulation zone is going to be at 45 cents. It's just about being able to identify where these zones are. So I made the video around, I think it was the 7th or 10th of December, and we were hovering around 63 cents, and we knew that we were kind of in the middle of no man's land. We didn't want to buy or sell right now because the market is indecisive. But when we go down to the hourly time frame, we had that outlined area of the accumulation zone, and price was moving down to that area in a corrective fashion. So what that means is that there's a high chance that price is going to move impulsively to the upside. So the market moves in certain waves and cycles. So if we're trending to the upside, if we're in a bull market, price moves up, moves back down in a counter trend fashion. So what a counter trend fashion is, if price is moving up, counter trend is going down, because the market can't continually go higher and higher and higher and higher. It needs to pull back, it needs to breathe a little bit. So it moves up, counter trend, and then it moves up, counter trend, and then it moves up. So if we apply that same philosophy to what we see here on XRP, we moved up to the upside, we've came down, we've moved up, and now we have this very large counter trend price action where price is now entering that impulsive phase to the upside. So does that make a bit more sense in terms of what to look for and how price is kind of moving right now? So what I did to get involved in this position was pretty straightforward. We had a clear descending channel to that accumulation zone where we had 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and we then had very corrective nature to this low. We broke this support region here. So what that meant is that people were very indecisive around this area, and a lot of support and resistance traders will be looking to sell because the key support has been broken. But when you know how to identify accumulation zones and read the market properly, you can know that's more of a fake out. So I bought around here at 46 cents, and I'll provide a screenshot as well, probably in the description below, so you can verify this trade. And from that point on, we exploded to the upside, and we've broken out of this descending channel, and price is currently running about 24%. Now with my positions, I hold 50% of them for the long term and I day trade the other 50% of it. So for this type of setup, day trading wise, I am looking to potentially take profit around here at 68 cents, and depending on how price gets to this area will determine if I take profit or not. Because even though we have reached the accumulation zone, it doesn't mean that we can't retest that accumulation zone and then pop up to the upside. Okay, so if I'm day trading that position, I want to be selling high because this is the established high, and I want to be buying low. So that will be increasing my holdings as I'm going, right? So that's how we'll be looking to approach XRP. Obviously for the long-term hold swing positions, I'm just going to be holding that. If we do continue to go up higher very aggressively, I will look to potentially take profit around here at 78 cents and then potentially see if price comes back down to retest the accumulation zone at 45 cents, or does this high here now become the new accumulation zone at 68 cents. That remains to be seen. We want to see how price develops a little bit more and we'll go from there. Now, last disclaimer, just because we're broken out now, it doesn't mean that this will go all the way to 67 cents within the next few days. This could be more of a false breakout where price actually comes back down. We kind of hover around this position a little bit longer and then we shoot up to the upside. So nothing's guaranteed in this market. It's just knowing how to analyze and pivot when needed. All right, now the next pair that we had on watch was XLM, so Stellar Lumens, and that went first out of the 3 coins, and it replicated, well, XRP pretty much replicated XLM perfectly, and we'll just quickly go over this as well. I went over the bulk of the analysis in XRP, so this one will be quite quick, just kind of going over it. Now this is pretty much identical to that XRP move, but again it happened first. So we had that outlined accumulation zone being the 14 cents to about 14.5 cents to about 14 cents, and we had a very clear descending channel to that low. So very clear descending channel to that low, and where I got involved in this position was not here. I wanted to wait for a little bit more confirmation. So as price kind of came through this point here, had this small descending channel. Once we kind of shot up to that upside there, that's where I got involved, and we're now holding for the long term. So with this type of move, we got in here at just about 15 cents. We rose to about 20% and then came all the way back down. But again, I'm holding this for the long term and day trading this for the long term here. So the initial targets are going to be up to 22 cents for about a 47% gain, and we're currently running 26% up on XLM. And again, this is a very straightforward breakdown and analysis with a pretty simple entry. We determine where the accumulation zone is, we wait for price to get to that area, we then wait for price to give us that signal that it's ready to take off, and then we capitalize on that position. Very straightforward there. So that's XLM, currently running 27% on that one. Alright, and now the last one is ZRX. So with ZRX, what we outlined during the previous video was the accumulation zone was down here at approximately 30 cents. And since that video, price has really just been moving sideways. No real direction has been established, so no trade has been taken. But the analysis still stands, and we are waiting for price to come down to these lows here. And we were looking for very nice corrective price action down to this accumulation zone, and then we can day trade price from 30 cents and target it to 54 cents. We are still looking at a potential 76% gain on ZRX, so I'm still keeping my eyes peeled for it, just waiting a little bit longer for price to give us that price movement. But for the time being, we're just moving sideways, and when we move sideways, there's no actual opportunity in the market, and that's when it's important to realize what's going on, take a step back and look for other coins, or just sit on your hands. Okay, so that's the video for today. Like I said, it is going to be a quick one. It's just a recap over the previous analysis that I did, and So far, it's looking pretty good in terms of the movement on XRP, on XLM. ZRX still needs a little bit more time to develop, but sit on your hands, be patient, and those trades will come. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please leave a like and a comment below. And if you subscribe as well, that will be awesome. And if you have any suggestions or you just want to talk anything crypto or trading related, shoot me an email or leave a comment below and I'll get right back to you.